Hi everybody. So I've been wanting to make this video for a while now. I've been living in North Dakota for about a year and 4 months. And I just wanted to share some tips of those who move from a bigger city like I did to small town living. Just some tips to make the experience as beneficial for you as it possibly can. So when I moved here for a job. I had been looking for a position where I'm from. Leave the city unknown right now, but I had tried for about a year and a half to find full-time work with benefits, and I couldn't find anything. I was looking within my state and just couldn't find anything. And at a certain point I was like, I have to move. And I actually had worked in a prior field before that field that I was looking for a job in the bigger city. And I said, I need to try this opportunity out. I need to try this field out again. I enjoyed it when I worked in it. And I was able to, I did like a search on, I think Indeed.com or the National Association of the profession. And I had no idea. I was looking in bigger cities and different postings, but what drew me to North Dakota was that for the position that I was looking for, they provided a lot of basically all of the equipment. My job requires equipment, and it's very expensive. And I had my basic equipment, but the equipment that the state offered was on a professional level. And it was like $10,000 worth of equipment that I wouldn't have to pay for because the state would provide it. And I initially applied for a position in Fargo. I've never even seen the movie, but I at least heard of Fargo. And I got a call about maybe 2-3 weeks after I had applied for the job, and was told, well, that position's filled. Would you consider this city, a position in this city? And it was like a small town I had never heard of. It was like 7,000 people. And I was in my mind, I was looking at Fargo. It was I think it's about 100,000 people, which was much smaller than where I was from, but it was still a bigger city. So I was like, okay, well, can I come and visit this new city that you're talking about that I've never heard of? And they said, sure. So I visited and I came. My interview was in February and the thick of winter. And I came to North Dakota with a family member, and it was very cold. But it was a still cold. It was like there wasn't any wind, so it's kind of like on the other spectrum of heat. Like Vegas heat is like, it's just heat versus humidity. It's just heat. It's like if you could just get from point A to point B from place to place, you'll be fine. And that's kind of how the cold was here. It's like, if you just get through it, it's okay. Just kind of keep moving to your destination. But anyway, so I had an awesome interview. It was like the best interview that I've ever had. And, long story short, I took the job and I've been here since March of 2015. And it is now it is August 2016. So, some tips that I would say. I came here for a job, but I realized how important it is in a small town. I'm single, and when you don't have like maybe a family, I don't have children either. When you don't have a family, I would say you should definitely have a purpose with coming to a smaller town, because it helps make the experience very much worthwhile in terms of like personal well-being, personal growth. So when I came here, I knew I needed a job with benefits, with stability, like kind of I'm working towards something. I'm earning a 401k, I'm earning vacation time, and I'm learning my skill, I'm honing my craft. And so that gave me my job gave me that opportunity. Now, when it came to personal or social, the social aspect, I was like, well, a lot of these I saw early on, a lot of people are coupled up, they're married, and they have their own life. They might be, kind of your workplace friends, but they're going home and doing their thing. And so as a single woman, I was like, well, how do I do my thing? How do I get to know people here? And I would say I tried online dating, which I am actively doing now. And that's been slow but going, but I'm still working it. I realize how I have to put the time in to do it, to get better results. So that might mean reaching out to a guy, liking a picture, and just having like an openness and an ongoing willingness to put the time and the commitment in. So that's one thing. Number two, I would say, excuse me, if you're not sure, before even, I'll say online dating is maybe two. But for me, what was important was really getting to know me. I came from, just a life that, well, I think small town living is good because you're with you're with the quiet, you're with kind of the slower pace life. And if you don't feel like you know yourself, I mean, this is kind of like it's very personal, but it's also one of those, if you come in from a crowded place and you come here in a small city where it's quiet, where it's peaceful, if you want to hear your own thoughts, if you want to just kind of develop your identity, that's what's happened to me. I've become more aware of who I am, what I think, the wrong things and the good things that I think. I've appreciated my self-worth more. I've learned to say I'm a great woman. I'm a great person, and I've presented myself as such. So I, dial myself up for work, and I'm friendly with people, and so I just put myself out there to where, it reflects who I am inside. And small town living kind of gives you that ability to settle in and say, who am I? It also revealed, some of the bad things or the things that I would want to change, which is, I need more focus. So this career that I'm in is wonderful. I've loved it. But I realized that I could settle, and I don't want to. I realize I have a coworker you could get certification in this field, and she's like plowing through her certifications. And I'm like, okay, let me be about mine too. Let me practice and hone my skills so that I could get the certification, so that I could have, opportunities to get better paying positions, and then I could just transition kind of up the corporate ladder, if I choose to, but still get the certifications that say I've achieved a certain level in my career. A third thing is learn how to adjust to small town living in terms of what it offers. So entertainment wise, like they have a movie theater, I like karaoke. I've gotten, more committed to my exercising. You could do that. I'll be more focused in the next video, but this was just a good way to start, like hearing myself talk and be in front of a camera, so that I keep doing this. So, all right, bye.